mute my maneuvers. But I ride like I got roof pies from Uber. Rhymes all like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata, for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Apollos, let the semi holler. But showstopper than the topper since the titty bopper. But now I'm going up, patrol the premium of vodka. I put the digits on the clock, modify the chopper. The small heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm a ballin', ain't no rapper, do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat so, none of them can get through the fire and rap with me. And I had a nigga spit like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a paper. Every bar was so hard like a spoon with a lighter.
I keep forgetting to change the fucking title, bro.
Every one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. Every one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. Every one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. Every one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up a book just to see them right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cause. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, the robber link and shit tonight. Praises to the most high, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, I'm a styling the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't dead, then we don't dream of light. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection. No matter what the complexion, we got a common connection. A part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every fight. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites, die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Teamwork lights up. With Asana, many hands coordinate across many different types of teams, keeping tiny tasks and big life build moments on track and on time, so your team can light up the world. Try Asana.
3, 2, 1, game, begin.
Oh, slack, man.
Been a while, fuck a smile, 1969, UBK style. 10 months in the room, now I'm back in my uniform. Pleading with the school, just a change, seeking room and board. Many more chilling with the Legion of Doom. I was married to this bitch, had me even jump the broom. Now I cut a cartoon like a GT, guerrilla warfare, bloodshed, much terror, terrier. Better yet, I'll control the flying saucer, we ain't offering. Tries flesh on the Lord's altar, check the wrestle, it's a lot, yeah. Lost in the sauce, sir, we ain't worth the energy, much less the cost, sir. Prepare to slaughter, put us in on the charge, and nigga, we build men, and that ain't never gonna falter. Job was the Baptist, but privacy, value factory, yeah, I was shot. The only nigga worthy of his access, while my name was related, the label was independent, but the
hold on,
outcome, 2012, tried to serve it.
Can't see if I said that article on email. 1 second.
100 years is still a penitentiary for Eric Gardner's life. Ain't he born for life? Coat, white t-shirt, blue jeans and Nikes. Nowadays you gotta risk getting jeans to get rights. Not to mention all the pussy they poppin' to get likes. This is doomsday. Crash ain't interested in your cash. Ain't that's like in the order. I'm coming to kick the ass. Now you wanna run it back. Big mouth, Billy Bass. With the blast with that entry. I do what you want it for me. You can call it destiny, but really he requests to me. Kick against the rich, better turn down and turn up. The heavens all about to burn up. I'm talking about two in the field, but only one is gonna turn up. All you wanted was a rapture, the other ones get you fucked. I'm talking sex, sweat, turn that the body's gonna erupt. In the midst of this corruption, born to interrupt. Shit, I thought you wanted very certain code. I'm no reduction. We out and trying to function. They out and on the luncheon. That's the reason we search spontaneous combustion. Reverse engineering, what you're hearing is the blueprint. That's why you get caught up in bullshit. I reveal it, trucking up the distance when I produce solutions. Woman, now I bow, now the strong man is loosened. Law out of gas, Judah swinging the flag. But it's a car, it is a hard burden for that ass. We got a classic connection. I bars from the past and like an everlast punching back, son. Just do the math. Your reporters on the other side, warriors got a class. Drilling the upper class, turning sinners from swindlers into triggers. When it comes to this fate, we the defenders, we the greatest to exist. Same time I ain't shit. Reverse psychology, I'm logically taking risks. I'm making hits, I'm a UPK hit man. Leaning like a geek, standing poverty, a rich man. Mobbing through the rich man, balling like a fish man. White up the ribbon, I'm holding to read the bonus. What's there you notice? There's no ulterior motives. Fully focused, fully goaded, moving notice, fire up. Any cracking love, the host, the locals, the power, the bonus. Not ahead of status, every day to stay fucking with those. The people that were chosen, our conversation ain't broken. We was hoping for a miracle, we laid the books open. Now we posting, no emotion, they be boasting. So we told forward every girl they posing. IT, I'm writing code and I'm moving with it. Billion, they be roasted, I'm reloading. It's a foster paradise for me, but not my man. Corbin, hell is open.
You said you sent some articles.
Now it's overflowing,
I did.
We the real Jews, they the copyright infringements. We the real niggas, they the copyright infringements. We the real webmasters, they copyright infringements. Real savages, they the copyright infringements. Real Seminoles, they copyright infringements. Real West Indians, they copyright infringements. For real Puerto Ricans, they the copyright infringements. Real Nicaraguans, they the copyright infringements. Tucson, Florida, they the copyright infringements. from Colombia, sunny, yeah. Copyright infringement. True rules out of Cuba, yeah. Copyright infringement. We gon' pull me out, shout out, fuck that. Copyright infringement.
The white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass. Need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone. Boy, ass need to stop and ask you to practice. My nigga serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, what the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. You cashed down on your blood. You traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed the year for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is golden and ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the skull never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God sold up the world. God sold up the world to know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all pray on our knees, nigga. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, I'm gonna step outside of the show for the fake niggas. Stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking, but we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high, baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. I dare you bought it, never will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare start, you bring me my water.
Okay,
let them lies slip through their teeth. They ain't need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist to lie. The money off your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
I'm finna email her right now.
Die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to show you, make sure that you leave me. And he said, I'ma hold you down.
The first one,
How you got me moving this dope?
I can't find
He said,
the original article I had. That's why I did it. So don't worry about the first one online or something. Ain't nothing on there. Put it up to the second and the third article.
I'll tell you a little secret. Make sure that you keep your culture. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Tristan left Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up in commas, be honest, he seem decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. Fat, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Easy got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood.
Well,
I see you drive lady, you gave us crack in the 80s.
Nah, yeah, it's supposed to be 3.
I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you
But
must be
just
crazy.
2.
It's
You
gonna
see?
take more than cars
Yeah,
for
nah,
the
this is
amaze
gonna
me.
read
I
them
seen
too.
niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't phase me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
No, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win.
No, devil, nice try. So until
Till we meet again.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious. But we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrol the rock because prison became a business. They murdered one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush driving bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die of honor. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboys life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from my baby spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's tripe, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, like Hot Girlie, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Olden, Sterling, Javon McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil.
Check the chat, Will. Make sure you got no questions in the chat.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
Come.
Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. Said I pray you die every devil.
Hey, that's called little song, Weird. I didn't have to die to meet the devil, boy. Hey, when he dropped that shit was like, damn. Here we is all the time in the church thinking that the devil lived up under the ground.
Scary man.
Yeah, you hear me?
Straight monster.
And niggas walking around scared of cast with a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta play that. After this one, we go.
I'm a UPK nigga, straight out of one west, no contest. We the best to the niggas who's living, trying to contend with the stress, going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves, living in dirt and I was some grave. Niggas crosswalk through the crosswalk, you on a white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. Americans killing us, saying they fearing us, put the drugs in the hood. Now my niggas delirious, put a gun in my face, all because of my race, clip, boom, flash, just a skill was a murder my ass. Like a chief in the slaughter, I'm beating harder and harder, baptized with these words, never dipping in water, so now we pray to the Father. Give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauder, that's fucking taking our dogs, nigga, it's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, or get your ass up. Cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sowed, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate and viewers always fake America. Every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline, giving the room to expose the intricacies of things. Five, doing my shit, but getting it is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash mine. Kinda simple if you feel it, catch your last line. But it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. It's the exact thing with the jet that's fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Then the nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Devil is high. I can see him from the parking lot. Devil finna ball out. Devil's finna fall out. All our warfare, nightmares in the big house. You murdered us for years and thinking shit won't turn around. I never learned that this motherfucker burns out. Yelling in the streets. Told him to preach. Now all of you angels bring woe to this beast. You wait for time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my father, bring woe to this beast. Remember the times we hung on the trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them shit, they brought us in fleets. Fuck they Apollo, bring them to heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is gonna destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You gotta put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is gonna bring judgment on this earth.
The Lord is going to bring judgment on the earth. All right, Shalom Israel, we back. We in the building. I love saying it every week because I say it as if we've gone somewhere.
Right.
You understand? Since 1969, the ISPK has been rolling and going to continue to roll, teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians its truth and growing like crazy. You understand? Good night, all the brothers and sisters. The Passover, oh my God, was glorious. You understand? And just a second ago, I was telling my brother, mighty man, Officer Bond, get that brother a hand for holding it down with Cap and this motherfucker. You understand? That's my right hand man. Okay. I was just telling him about the music that the brothers in the school be dropping. The shit is amazing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm right.
You know, and get them a hand too. Get the music department a hand for all of that wonderful music that they make, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking about women, what's it? My girl got a girlfriend, you know, killing each other, destroying each other, selling drugs, and all this nonsense. It's actually talking about what we should be fighting is this oppression. You understand? That's what we should be fighting against, is this oppression, man. You understand? Not one another. You know, we shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting this oppression that we all are facing. You understand? Just because they haven't, you know, the police haven't unalived somebody in my family, my brothers and my sisters out there in the world, they are my family.
Right.
You understand? We are people. And that's how we need to look at one another as a family. And then we turn around and need to come back together and start fighting this oppression together. Okay? We got the chat, not the chat, Salaki. We got the phone line open for questions. If anybody has any questions, you can text them to 314-696-8288 if you don't want to be on live. If you you do, we got the link in the chat for the Paradigm Shift TV 314. You understand? My brother DMG channel. You understand that he allows us to have our shows on every week, every day, every night, whatever the hell we feel like. You know, and big ups, and we appreciate that brother for doing so. Like I said, here we are. Like I said, the link is in the chat there. If you want to be actually on the live, ask questions, comments, whatever. You understand? All questions or comments are welcome, whether you agree or disagree. You know, this ain't the Christian church where the only thing you can do is just listen to what we say and shut your mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? You actually can come and we can talk about it. We got some questions. We got Cabal Kata in the building. Shalom, Mark. Yabba Shema Shokata. You got it. God, I can hear you. You still got that little swishing noise in the background again. Look. This is my mad scientist. You understand? He over there swishing it up. You're in the background cooking me up something. Squish, 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 squish. You can hear it. You understand? He's still over there cooking it up. You understand? Yes. We got a couple of questions on the TikTok. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of questions. Let me see if I can answer some of these real quick before we get to the topic. You still got this sound going on, Cabal. It said, what is the name of Allah, the Most High? You understand? His name is Yahweh. But just guess what? Like most fathers, we don't call our father by his first name or say by his name. In this case, you understand? We turn around and you call him Pop, call him Daddy,
right?
Call him Father. You understand? You call him one of his titles, the Most High. You understand? God, something like that. We only use the name Yahweh for teaching purposes because a lot of people don't know his name. You understand? So, but we don't say, we don't have a habit of just saying Yahweh all the time, all day, every day. All right. Let's see. We got a couple of comments. Just don't let it put you in a mental ghetto. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You understand? Our oppressors put us in the ghetto. You understand? And guess what? The ghetto is actually a beautiful place. You understand? It is the place where the most beautiful people that was ever to live actually reside. You understand? Right. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations. Our oppressors took this land and turned around and made us work and build it, and then stuck us in a corner and called it the ghetto or the barrio or the reservation. So guess what? I don't know what that comment meant, but I ain't, too vexed about the, the ghetto, calling it the ghetto. Matter of fact, we made up a shirt. While President Trump was interested in making America great again, the only way he was talking about making America great was making you blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians full-fledged slaves again. You're already slaves, but turn around. But now we're gonna take away the income you earn. You know what I mean? You know how many white people complain about people having cars in the projects? You know what I mean? Right. But then when you pull up at the trailer park, they got the same amount of cars that the ghettos do in the projects. You understand? But guess what? Our oppressors feel like they are entitled to every single thing here, and you should have absolutely nothing. You should do nothing but work to build up this kingdom for them, and after that, you get nothing. So, but we made a shirt to counter that and make the ghettos great again. You understand? Right. That's what we interested in. We interested in fixing and cleaning up the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. That's it. You understand? Then let me see. Somebody said, what type of Hebrew am I?
Dang.
What type of Hebrew? First off, I'm not a Hebrew. I'm actually an Israelite. You understand? When you go through the records, when you go through the Bible, you will see that the term Hebrew is for the language that we speak. Okay? That's why Abraham was called the Hebrew, because that's what he spoke. All right? But as far as my nationality, the type of Hebrew I am, I'm the type of Hebrew that speaks Hebrew, but I'm an Israelite. All right? That term, black Hebrew Israelite, is actually a diss. You understand? As a term of disrespect. You understand? When we're simply Israelites. All right? Then, and you said, somebody said, is this a street corner, brother? You goddamn right I be on them corners. Right. You understand? teaching our people the truth. You damn right. I be on the street corners, all over America, all over the city of St. Louis. We just left the corners of Milwaukee yesterday. Matter of fact, Gil, officer or captain now, you understand, got raised up. You understand, Captain DeBar Ahmad, you understand, on a glorious lecture that he did yesterday in Milwaukee. You understand, fixing those brothers that's out there, the Kia boys. I didn't know it started in Milwaukee. Honestly, I thought it started here in St. Louis.
Me too.
You know what I mean? I thought the Kia boys started in St. Louis because in St. Louis they made them shirts and was selling them out of, what's the name of that store? I keep thinking of like Rainbow when I think of the store. It's damn, the one that sell all the little jerseys and little hip hop gear and all that.
City Gear.
City Gear, that's it. Damn right. You understand? City Gear. City Gear went and made a shirt with Kia boys. This ain't nothing to glorify, man. Our brothers and sisters, well, I don't know if no sisters out there doing it, but our brothers out there stealing cars, man. That's nothing to glorify. Somebody gonna hurt them. Matter of fact, one of them got popped here, didn't it?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of them got popped here in St. Louis. They was trying to steal somebody's vehicle and got shot. And matter of fact, that go into the topic of first degree M. You understand? Self-defense or dysfunctional community. And we're going to explain how this shit is dysfunctional, what we going through, what we experiencing right now. You understand? This ain't, that. And the topic is centered around the incident that happened in Chicago at that restaurant. But this thing here, but that brother turned around and did and brought out how where we got this mentality from.
Right. Black
folks did not just wake up and just decide on being criminals. That was the black man never just I'm gonna sell crack today. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until we were influenced by someone. Brothers didn't just wake up. You know what, man? I'm gonna steal me a car since I ain't got one. Brothers was not criminals until we turned around and followed Martin Luther King and tried to become one with these people, because you're not one with them.
Right.
You didn't integrate. You just mixed in with them. You understand? But you're not. You don't get treated like them at all. You never have, and you never will. You understand? So, but this right here, this speaks to, the topic. That lecture that he did was a glorious lecture. And the brother had all the solutions. The Lord will, those brothers out there in Milwaukee, the Kia boys, end up coming to Captain DeBar Ahmad and realizing that, hey, I need to get right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And regardless of what you've done, you could come here into the ISUPK and absolutely change your life. I don't care if you was the biggest criminal in the world, the biggest murderer in the world, the biggest thief in the world. You could have been gay, you could have been lesbian, whatever it is, man. You could come here and absolutely change your life. We ain't scared of you.
Right.
You understand? You are our people. Okay? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we're not scared of you. You understand? We absolutely love you. So guess what? If you want to change, you can come here and you can change your goddamn life. Just like what we had to do. We had to do the same thing. So we're not telling you something that we haven't already done. No brother that is sincere about serving the Lord continues stealing when he come in here. Because you're going to learn that thou shalt not steal. I remember a brother came to class one time, Obon, and asked me, he said, brother, I got a question. Can we steal from white people? He said, I'm cool with not stealing from black people. He said, I hear you. He said, but what about white people? Can we steal from them? No. The black man should not be a thief, period. You understand? We should not be stealing from anyone. We are better than the other nations of people. We are better than the white man. You understand? What the hell we got to steal for? Well, we got each other that we can lean on, that we can depend on. You understand? If our brothers and sisters need some food, what they say? What was when they was shooting dice on that one movie with Eddie Murphy? My wife need clothes, my baby needs shoes. He told me, you need some teeth.
Right.
And guess what? You can come get your wife's clothes. You can get them damn shoes. And guess what? We'll even help you buy some goddamn teeth. You ain't got to go rob nobody for it. And that's what he ended up doing. Then he lost all his money and robbed the dice game. No, hey, you gambled, you lost fair and square. You ain't got to rob the dice game just to get your teeth fixed. You understand? You could come here And guess what? Anything that you need, we'll help you get it, man. You understand? Our people got to actually stop talking about this unity stuff, making songs about it, talking about it all day, every day, but never actually putting a foot forward to do it. You understand? You're not even putting the foot forward to do it. Y'all talk a lot of talk, especially over this on the internet. Oh man, I done heard and talked to so many different people that sound like they sincere as can be, but have absolutely no clue on what to do, how to do it. You understand? Or any of that. They're just talking. You know, I figured it out. Coming together is just talk for a lot of people. It's not until you actually put some boots to the ground and say, you know what, I'm going in the door. You understand? That's your first step. You understand? And actually unifying, because in here we don't sell each other drugs. Why? Because we are together. Unity was important to us. So instead of we know that selling drugs separates us from one another. When I sell my brother or my sister drugs, that separates us.
Right.
Here I am, I'm paid, my pockets on swole, but then now my sister's out here prostituting up and down the street just to get, and some of the men prostituting around here. You see them about? Some of our brothers is prostituting on these very corners right next to the sisters. That separate us. You understand? Because now I'm better than them. I got it going on. I got money, I got cars, I got whips, I got all this. But they standing out on the corner tricking. We separated from that. Being in a gang, one wearing red, one wearing blue, one cuz, one blood, one folk, one disciple, one all this nonsense, that separates us. You understand? Guess what? Celebrating holidays. Celebrating holidays separates black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. You know what we did? We said to hell with that. Us being a people is more important than celebrating a nasty ass holiday. Celebrating a birthday. What in the hell is so... You were born. Like, what is so exciting because you were born? Look at all of the hell you've caused since you've been here.
Right.
You understand? Like it was like such a blessing that you were here for another year. And look at what you've done. You've terrorized every neighborhood. You slept with almost every man that walked past you. Like, come on. You sell any and everybody some drugs. I hate it, bro. You understand? I hate that mess, man. That's why I did a lecture on it. Because guess what? Drugs separates black people, man. I seen the brother. I went to stop and grab something to eat before we went to the lecture, right? Something we pulled in Milwaukee. Turn around and see a bro. He flipping. He pulled out a big old bag of doggone dope. Boy, he finna go sell a lot of it. You understand? He coming in the restaurant to get him something to eat. But I guess I don't know. I guess he thought he may have seen some potential buyers in the in the restaurant, man. So he had to pull this big old bag of dope out. I said, God damn, man. You understand? Our people are destroyed.
Yep.
You know? And like I said, it's only the men in the ISUPK that absolutely care about them. You understand? To teach them the truth. Okay? That's not scared of them. That's out here telling them, no, brother, we can't sell each other drugs, man. Look what it does to us. You know, you only care when it's somebody else's mother, you don't give a damn. But then it's yours. Oh, now you care. When it's somebody else's father, you don't care. You'll sell them whatever. But then as soon as it's yours, then now you want to care.
Right.
When it's your son or your daughter getting hooked on what you sell, hell, you might even get hooked on it. You might even get hooked on it. And then you only care until it's you. That's it. When it's someone else, you don't give a damn. All right, let me see. Another question was, why do y'all still use a witchcraft symbol? First off, I'm going to answer that with the scripture. That's actually a good question. The shield of David, right, what some of you call the 6-point star, a hexagon shape, has absolutely nothing. Give me that in the pocket for a while. You know what I want. It has absolutely nothing to do with voodoo. You understand? It has nothing to do with witchcraft. I don't think that this is. I don't pray to it. I don't stand in the circle and I don't rub it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Come on, good job. Come on, money. Come on, car. I don't think this thing is going to do anything for me. I don't think it'll help me. Bullets flying at me, I'm gonna block a bullet. I don't think any of that. You understand? You think it's witchcraft. You understand? You believe it's witchcraft because of what you have heard from our oppressors. You listen to white people. You understand? Instead of you absolutely listening to the men of God that can tell you what this thing means. What these two triangles stacked on top of each other is guess what? This is a letter. This is a Hebrew letter. You understand? This is a letter, and the sound that it makes is the Da sound. You understand? King David. This is King David's name. You understand? And I think you came off mute, Cabal. You want to rock on it? Go ahead. I'll pull the scripture. I'll let you rock on it. Come on with it. You got it.
Common kind.
Most of the
Like you were saying, that is the stylized version of our change plan. Like for example, when you see the New York Yankees logo, right? It's the N and a Y laid over each other. It's stylized, right? It's the seal of a king. It's not exactly the signature, but it's a stylized form, like he was saying, to the left. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, the witchcraft symbol, that comes from Jewish mysticism. Right. The Kabbalah. Like, that's where all that comes from. Like, it's Jewish fables that were created by our oppressor. You believe in what a white guy says about the symbol of a black man. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. Like, it's the same thing as how you misconstrue the Bible. Literally, if you believe that has anything to do with witchcraft, then I'm sorry, you can get it from the wrong source. That's never what it was. Until our oppressor got it. And then, of course, they make everything magical, just like they do in the Bible. Right. So they wanted to take anything they found and make it have magical power. It's two Hebrew letters laid over top of each other. That's just that simple.
Right, just that simple. And then go ahead, read the scripture. And then I'm gonna have you get that definition out the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. We're going to show you. This is Carol White, right? We're going to show you that this symbol here, you know what I'm saying? She said the text of Saturn, y'all witches. We're going to show you that it absolutely has nothing to do with Saturn, any type of worship of anything, of any sort. We don't worship it. We don't pray to it. It's not our God. It's not going to save my life. You understand? Nothing magical is going to take place by me wearing this. I don't think anything. And see, again, this is the problem with a lot of our people. She don't even know what we think about it. You understand? She has no clue. Carol White has absolutely no clue what we absolutely think about the Shield of David. But she already has her opinion of it. Why? Because Carol White listens to our oppressor. You understand? You listen to white people, okay? And they absolutely know nothing about the Bible. They know nothing about this symbol, okay? And we're going to show you.
Facebook said the volume low.
The volume low? Snap. Okay, I'll see what we can do about it to adjust it. I'm going to have to bring this computer up when we having them issues. Go ahead. We'll get it.
Kind, sir. 2nd Esdras chapter 10 verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
And which is the greatest of all? The seal of Zion.
The seal of Zion. Right? This is a seal. And we're going to read the definition for you and help you out. You understand? The seal of Zion did what?
Have now lost her honor.
Have now lost her honor. Why is that?
For she is delivered into the hands of them that hate us.
She has been delivered into the hands of them that hate us. You know what happened? White people got a hold of this.
Right.
And white people, because they dress in all, but they draw this on the floor. Right? You can go on YouTube. It's supposed to be a secret society. All this secret mess.
Right.
That's openly on YouTube for everybody to see. All this secret stuff. You go on YouTube and you'll see this on the floor. And you'll see candles all around it. And you'll see maybe someone laying on top of it. You understand? That they're sacrificing. There's somebody standing in all black, chanting and drinking blood and whatever the hell they doing. This thing was delivered into the hands of our oppressor, the people that hate us, man. And they took this, like Officer Cabal just said, was they turned around and put magic on this. But it has nothing to do with magic, man. It's King David's name. That's all it is. This is how he write his name in Hebrew. Wherever you see David at in the Bible, when you go into the Hebrew, I'm sure there's nothing you've ever done, Miss Carol White. Because when you go into Hebrew, you're going to see a triangle, a Y, and a triangle. That's David's name. And the fusion, the Y in the middle is the fusion, bringing those two together, and you have the da and the da sound. Da, the Y is the wa, da, wa, and the da. Triangle, Y, triangle. And you bring them together, stack them on top of each other. It's like an insignia. You understand? You get the definition, Warrior. It's like, for instance, lawyers, they do it all the time. They're notorious for having seals and signets, to where if their last name is Larry, Michaels, and Smith, you'll see the L and the M and the S stacked on top of each other some type of way and say law firm up under it. That's all it is, man. But you'll see that and you'll think nothing of it. But then when you see this, because our oppressor said, oh, that's voodoo. That's the worship of Saturn. We got to get that scripture too to cut her and show her that this has absolutely nothing to do with the worship of Saturn. Okay. The matter of fact, Saturn, you ain't got to pull the scripture on that. When you go in the Bible, the Bible tells you that the stars, you understand, in the sky, they are not this shape. You need to go somewhere and learn you something, Carl White. This is not this shape. A star is not this shape. It is the circle. The Bible calls it the circle of the star. Why? Because guess what? Our brothers and our forefathers, they knew that the things they saw in the sky were balls of gas. They were not this shape right here. Like anybody that believes that this shape is flying in the sky, you understand? But when they say a shooting star, they believe that this shape is flying in the sky. They are something's wrong with you. You get off the drugs. You understand? If you believe that this, when you see a shooting star, or the other one with the 5 points, you understand? Is this shape flying through the sky? Please get off the crack, mixed with the meth,
right,
and the weed, and the pills. Get off of it. You understand? What you will see is a ball of gas. Go ahead, Cabal.
I mean, you're talking about people who think magic is real.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's a magical symbol. Like, we believe in magic, right? Because they believe in magic.
God.
Like, we don't know who's asking these questions. That's the most stable idea.
Hey, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? To believe that the shooting star, that this is it. When white people made that up, they made up shooting star as a symbol for you doing excellent in school. That's all that is. Saying that you are popular, you're doing well, you're doing great, keep going. You understand? That's all it wasn't literally like a shooting star like that symbol with this one or the 5 points on it. Okay? Not at all. But I'm going to have the brother read the definition of seal, because Saturn is, the shape of it is a circle. It's round. Stars and the planets are balls of gas. That's it. You understand? Not this shape. Okay? Not this shape at all. All right? So get your mind right. Hey, Shalom, what's up, mighty man? We got mighty Officer Tazan in the building. Came down to the lecture. You understand? Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. You understand? The brother's doing some wonderful work out there in Ohio. You understand? Des Moines. I had the pleasure to go out there for the brother's lecture and all of that. Man, hey, you did a look. I was supposed to hear. I don't know why. Captain Marquardt, I think I'm like the king of the Midwest lectures or something. I guess because I done did the most lectures, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Yeah. But he had me help this, but he had me help everybody with their lectures, and you actually did, man, awesome job. You understand? And you ain't really need much help from me. You understand? So
That's
hey,
right.
you can tell Commander Junior Hunter knows what he's doing. Damn right. Hey, Most High Christ, you can tell that Commander Junior Hunter, he knows what he's doing with these men.
Right.
You understand? So if you want you having a problem with your sons, guess what? Or your man, bring them brothers here. Don't call police on them trying to get put out the house. You understand? Bring them to Commander Junior Hunter so we can get them straight. You understand? Don't take your sons to no scared straight program where you're gonna threaten them with going to prison. You understand? Because that ain't gonna do nothing but actually end up having them go to prison one day. You understand? So no, bring them here so we can make soldiers out of them.
Right.
You understand? So no more scared straight programs. Don't send our children to our oppressor. You understand? Because he ain't gonna do nothing but devour them. That's all. Don't send them there. Send them to Commander General Yohana so they can be like these great men that you see me rocking with. You understand? Officer Tazan, Officer Bond, Azar, Officer Cabal. You understand? And the rest of the officers and captains and generals and everybody in the school. Even our sisters are amazing. You understand? So like I said, let's do that. All right. So go ahead, read that definition seal real quick. Everything that's highlighted.
Counter, sir. Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary, page 764. Seal, a device bearing a design, a name or some other words so made that it can impart an impression in relief upon a soft substance like clay or wax. When the clay or wax hardens, it permanently bears the impression of the seal.
So, matter of fact, if you know anything about jewelry, this is how you make jewelry. Say you take clay, you understand, molds and things like that. You put the impression on there. You pour whatever you put in there, the metal. You understand? You can use wax. You can do anything. You understand? And turn around, and guess what? When it harden, you'll have that impression, whatever it is that you make, and it's usually a name. You understand what it said for a seal? Keep going.
Some were carried by cords hung from the neck or waist.
Some was carried by cord by the what?
Hung from the neck.
Hung from the neck. Carol White, you see this thing hanging from my neck, right? That's how it go. Our brothers was doing this way back when, thousands of years ago. The Bible says that there's nothing new up under the sun, Carol White. You understand? So guess what? Wearing a chain and a charm, that's what he called it here in St. Louis. You understand? They might call it pendant somewhere else. You understand? But wearing a chain and a charm, guess what? It's nothing new. All right? Keep going. You say around the neck by a cord, and what else?
Or the waist.
Or the waist. Have it on belt. You see brothers wearing, today you'll see them wearing like Versace and Gucci and all these different designer DG, Dolce and Gabbana on their belt. We don't wear homosexual clothes and things. All right? You know what I'm saying? In the ISUPK. Okay? But you will see them around their waist or some of that nature, right? Keep going.
Many were cone shaped and were kept in boxes. But most were made into finger rings.
Made into what?
Finger rings.
This thing that you see on my finger. Like, what is we talking about here? Huh? She said witchcraft? She said voodoo?
Right.
You understand? No, not at all. Keep going.
Every person of any standing had a seal.
Every person. King David. I told you, sis, this is his name. Do a little research. Look up some Hebrew alphabet, not the Yiddish. Don't look up Rosetta Stone. You understand? And try to do the Hebrew. Come up and guess what? And do some real research on the Hebrew. And you'll find that, guess what? Every person of any standing had, guess what? A seal. King David was most important at that time. He was, what did the Bible say he was? A man after God's own heart.
That's right.
You understand? And this is simply how you write King David's name. Go ahead, Tazan.
If I could, can I get that page again in the design of this pictorial Bible dictionary?
No sweat. Go ahead, drop it on Obama.
Counter, sir, page 764.
Definition seal.
Hey, go out, warrior.
You talking to you?
Counter, sir.
Yeah. So this is King David's name. You know, that's how you write his name. I just explained that to you. And guess what? He was most important. He turned around and he did what the Most High wanted done, which was bring all 12 tribes back together. He damn near killed everybody. He almost unalived everybody by doing so. But he did his job. You understand? And this is all this represents is the kingdom that we are from. You have a seal in your pocket or your purse, Carl White. I'm sure you do. That license that you have, seal. Mm-hmm. The car that you drive, do you drive a Dodge? Do you drive a Chevy? Do you drive a Toyota? Now you look Carl White, you might be a Lexus kind of sister, huh? Mm-hmm. You might be a Benz kind of sister. You probably got you a fat ride. You know it's a seal on your car, right? You know there's a seal on your car. That big Benz symbol that you like to see when you go out there right on the bumper. That big old, they got the big ones now, ain't Benz sign was small, it's big as shit now. Now you got a big Benz. You go out and get in your Benz, you know it's a seal, sis. You're riding around with a seal. Okay? Now you don't mind wearing no matter of fact, wait, hold on, let's not stop there. You got a purse, Miss Carol White, you know it's a seal inside of it. Mm-hmm. You know it's a seal inside of it. Wait a minute. Do you like fancy clothes? Sisters know how to dress their ass off, don't they? Right. Yeah, they know how to dress, boy. You understand? You know that you have a seal inside of your clothes, sis? The tag that you pop when you buy it. Right. That's a seal, sis. You understand? That is a seal. You at the store looking at seals. You grab the seal and you say, this is $100. I'll buy this one. Right. And you put it in your buggy. The pants that you go get to match with it, or the dress that you go get to match, whatever it is you buy. You say, let me get them. Oh, I like this too, and throw that in there. Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Right. Do you like Adidas or Nike? Do you like Fila? You understand? They bringing those back. Do you like red bottoms? Some sisters like red bottom. Carl White. Do you like red bottom? Where you at, Carl White? You ain't responding now. Carl White ain't responding now. Right. You understand? You know, do you know? Do you know? One second word. Do you know, Carl White, that you have a seal in those fancy and expensive shoes that you like to wear? One of my ribs got 300 pairs of shoes. Got seals every damn word. Right. So many seals in one closet, can't even put no clothes in there. You understand? Because of all the seals that's on the damn shoes. Okay. And guess what? We're not scared of it, sis. Like I said, seals are on everything. Okay, so come on, let's be real. Go ahead, Cabal.
What about that Apple on the back of that iPhone, though?
Whoa, right. Whoa, wait a minute, out. not the iPhone 14 seal. Wait a minute. The one that's $1,200. You ain't scared of that seal. You actually stand in line and wait to buy the seal. You standing alone. I done seen people camping out to buy the new cell phone, the new iPhone. You right? Damn, seal. You understand? Seals are on everything, man. Like, stop it. You understand? This has nothing to do with voodoo, okay? We read the scripture. We showed you how this thing got. This is the seal of Zion. You understand? This is King David turned around, and when you look up the ruins of Capernaum, right, you'll find this symbol there. You understand? He had it everywhere, all over his kingdom. When he sent out letters, you read that part yet? Give me sir. Go ahead, come on with that.
Kind. Seals were used for a number of purposes, as a mark of authenticity. And authority to letters.
Okay, so when King David sent you a letter, when he said, listen, I need you to come see me. If he just sent you a blank piece of paper, how you know who that's from? He stabbed it with his seal, and then now you automatically, this is from the king. Just the same way you do your bills, Carol White. When you get your bill, whatever city you from, your electric company, you understand? When you, I know it's first thing you say, damn, I got to pay it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just paid the damn thing, and I got another one in the mail 2 days later. And guess what? It has a seal stamped on it. You understand? Here, what is it? Spire Electric.
Right.
You understand? Got they seal stamped on every bill they send you. Leclerc has their name, their seal stamped on every bill they send. How you know who to send the damn bill to? If they don't put that on there, or today they call it like a header. You understand? A header and a footer, to where they'll put their business, the logo at the top, and then the business information at the bottom. You understand? Like I said, same thing. That's where they got it from. Come on with it, Officer Zahn.
What you bring it out heavy, Cap? Basically, all the seal is just representing who you are, or where it's coming from.
That's it.
This is a representation of what you're doing, who you are.
That's it. That's all. This is where we from. We ain't from America. You understand? We're not from here. It's in our land. You understand? This is actually the Native Indians, their land.
Right.
You understand? Our brothers and sisters, this is their land because they were here first. Okay? But the Great Seal of the United States is everywhere, and you don't bother that seal. You don't say nothing about that seal. When you see that bald eagle everywhere, when you see that red, white, and blue everywhere, even on the day that's supposed to be for us, what was it? Juneteenth, red, white, and blue. You understand? Had white people standing on different advertisements as, for the freedom of the slave. When was the white man the slave?
Right.
when was they the slaves? When was Bill and Karen slaves?
Man.
You understand? But they represented all of the different programs that they had everywhere. Forest Park, I got calls from everybody saying, I know y'all ain't going to Forest Park for Juneteenth because there's white people galore. You understand? I said, man, look, we already know. We already know it got hijacked. Everything about us gets hijacked, man. By white people in the LGBT community, man. They hijack everything of ours. We just can't have nothing. We can't be black. We can't even turn around and say, have a day for us to recognize us being free from slavery. They don't even want us to know and believe that we're free from slavery. Because guess what? We're not. You understand? The men in the ISUPK, we free. We ain't slaves to this place. You understand? We not slaves. We free men. But our brothers and sisters in the world, good night. You can't help yourself. You can't help yourself. You going to church this morning, slave. You celebrating your birthday, slave.
Right.
You can't wait to celebrate the 4th of July. I don't understand that. The 4th of July had nothing to do with you Negroes. And you going to wear all the red, white, and the blue. And you going to be up patriotic as hell. You understand? You going to be just as patriotic as you can be come the 4th of July. And when it had absolutely nothing to do with you and your people. This was our oppressor being free from his oppressors. You understand? The people that was trying to oppress him. He fought back and said, damn that. But what do our people do? Beg and sing.
Right.
March. Marching don't get nothing done. You understand? You can't even war long enough with damn drugs to turn around and now all of a sudden you ready to go to war with somebody? You ready to do something about this shit? You ready to go march? Your lungs full of smoke, and you can't even walk up and down stairs, but you finna go march across the city for injustice? Man, you better stop playing. You understand? Come into the truth and actually change your life. Okay? So we offer that. And then the brother, I guess, Most High Crow, I guess, T-Tall 962 says, where can I find history of your founders and what they are all about? It's all over. It's all online. And guess what? To actually get the real history, you want to come here, and guess what? You can get it from Commanding General Yohana himself, because he was actually there.
That's right.
Commanding General Yohana was there. Not somebody getting it. See, me, I'm giving it to you secondhand. You understand? I'm telling you the story that was told to me. But Commanding General Yohana was actually there. You understand? So you can get the history from him. You understand? And a brief history, and big ups to Commanding General Yohana, goddamn, for holding this truth down.
Yeah, right.
Everybody ended up leaving the truth. They left. And you know what happened? He stayed. And man, when I watched the documentary that Captain Mawquad did on him, he turned around and he said, I knew that when they left, he said, I had to push this truth. He said, because what I knew was, if my people didn't have this truth, they die. I said, OMG. So a brother that actually loves black people. That's what I said. And those are my exact words. I'm not lying. I'm not kidding. When I heard it, I said, OMG. You understand? A brother that finally loved. You hear all the time at the Christian church, all this love mess every fucking week. And preachers don't love nobody. They love their money. You understand?
Right.
That's what they love.
Right.
Preachers don't. They don't love they members. They don't love the children in the church. They molest them all. They don't love those men and those women in the church. They sleep with their wives. They don't love the men either because they sleeping with the men.
Right.
All the choir directors is why do they have why does the job description with choir directors just you got to be fruity? I don't understand that. Like you can make music, you could, you know what I'm saying, nothing wrong, man. There's a very masculine way to orchestrate a band. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, come on, man. You got the guitar right there. You can be masculine as you can be. You know what I'm saying? And orchestrate that thing. You could point to the guitar when he's supposed to go. You could point to the, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do when they're in church. They point to the damn piano player when it's his turn to rock. You point to the drummer when it's his turn. You could turn around and get the crowd up. You can make them stand up. You understand? Just get y'all ass up. You understand? You can point to the baritone and you can point to everybody, soprano, everybody do their damn thing, and it can be just as masculine as fuck. You understand? Turn around and orchestrate music. You can do it in a masculine way. But all of them are sissies. I don't understand that.
Right.
You understand? I don't understand that, Aki. You know, they all got to be sissies when it comes to the music. You know, like, that's crazy. And they call the minister of music got to be a homosexual. Like, that is crazy. But that's Christianity for you. They love them in there. You understand? They love them homosexuals in there, man. They love them in there. But like I said, you turn around and you come on with it.
Hey, what you bring out heavy, man? These homosexual choir directors and all that, man. They in cahoots with they in collusion with the pastor. You understand? That's why these Christian pastors, man, allowing all this homosexuality in the choir, man. These choir directors being fruity and all that. These Christian pastors, man. I wouldn't put it past them that majority of them in the choir directors got something going on. You understand?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. You understand? They do. The pastors love them the most. You understand? They the ones that's hiring them. Like all of them is like I don't understand that. Like if you coming to do some music for me, you can't be no sissy. You understand? Like come on with it, Cabal.
See, the first you read an article, you gotta remember what the Christian church is really about. It's about money, right? So they need the choir directors. So they're not gonna get to the man's pocket. They're gonna get the woman's pocket. That's why the choir directors gotta be effeminate, right? You can't be confrontational. You can't make these women feel uncomfortable. And then that's how they collude with the pastor, because the pastor knows if that choir director goes around, the church ain't nothing but a concert anyway. So the choir director is really running the church as is. Right. That choir director said, he'll take half your members, but half your money is gone. See, that's what that is. This is all about the love of money. And that's what the Christian church is about. So if you ever have a question about the church, look for the money.
Damn right. You sure right. And you nailed it. It is about swallowing all of our sisters' money. Right. Because guess who go to church? Over 86% women go to church. Men is just not going. It's too soft.
Right.
You understand? It's too soft. It's just too many flowers, too much red and green. You know what I'm saying? Too many those gowns that oh my God, those gowns look, they are just as effeminate and feminine as can be. To see a man in a damn nightgown, that is disgusting. You know, but they wear that, and they love it. You understand? Christianity has destroyed black people, man, Hispanic people, Native Indian people. It has destroyed them, man. And we have to continue to teach this truth. You understand? We need soldiers like Officer Tazan, Officer Abanazar, Officer Cabal. You understand? And the rest of the men that's in the ISUPK to absolutely push this truth.
That's right.
You understand? Because guess what? The preacher's not doing it. They not doing it. They too busy loving on the choir director. They too busy loving on little children in church. Instead of protecting them, they praying on them. That church that I brought out down there in Texas, where this pastor had what he called discipline, where he would beat the snot out of the children before he molested them, man. Destroying their mind, beating their body, you understand, and then molesting them, doing something heinous to them. And these people let their children go to this church Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, week after week after week. And this is what he was doing to them, man. When not our kids, not in here. We protect our children in here. You understand? We protect our children in here, whether and by any means, whether it's mine or not. I don't care if it ain't my biological child. That's my brother and my sister's child. You understand? And I would never hurt them. I would never hurt them. You understand? I would only risk my life for them. That's what I would do. I would risk my life for them so that they could be safe. You know. So, but they don't do that in the church. Pastor don't give a damn about nobody in that church. All he cares about is cash. Okay, so we're gonna jump to the topic now, and then whenever brother got a precept for it, because I know it's gonna be precepts jumping out the woodwork on this one, and the topic is first degree M, self-defense, or dysfunctional community. You understand? Which one actually took place? You know what I'm saying? What is the bigger picture of what happened out there in Chicago in that food stand with that mother and that 14-year-old son? You understand? And when when General Hyman had did a class on it. Oh, 1 second, we got another question. Sister says, wait a minute, the brother made a comment. T-Tall 962 says a house built on sand is not a good foundation. I agree with you, T-Tall 962. Guess what? And you'll find out that the ISUPK is built on concrete. You understand? Solid ground. Okay? We got a solid foundation here. Okay? And whatever city you in, you can look us up. You understand? Or if you want, you can call. I can give you the information to the brother in your city. You understand? The number is 314-696-8288. If anybody had any questions or would like to attend classes or want to join, whatever it is. You understand? Or if you had any questions, wanted to have a discussion of whatever it is, you can call that number and I'll get with you on it. All right. And then the sister said, how do you know God is with you? Man, you know what? This is something that you can only feel and witness for yourself. You have to come in here in order to see and know that God is with you. See, Christians talk that talk, and Christians have been talking that talk for a long time. And boy, they can talk, and they can sing. Like, our people really think because the pastor can preach a nice sermon that you have the words, you don't even understand what he's. You have the words, you don't understand what he's saying. The song, just because the choir can sing such a, don't you know that niggas know how to sing? You understand? Niggas got the best voices ever. Okay, so just because you can sing, that don't mean God is with you. Just because you can shovel and run around the church like an idiot, that don't mean God is with you. The Bible tells you how to have God on your side. And that's by keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? And if you come into the truth, you'll find that out. You'll find out how to obey the Lord and how to have God on your side. You understand? If you come into the ISUPK. So, but like I said, how do we know he's with us? Because we follow and obey everything that he says to do. That's how we know. All right. And see, we don't worry like you all do. You understand? We don't have to say, oh, Jesus, take the wheel when something happens. You understand? You know what? If I'm in the car, I'm driving this bitch. You understand? I'm steering this. I ain't praying to Jesus to steer the wheel. You understand? I'm doing it. You understand? That's how soldiers get down. You understand? That actually obey the Lord. We're not that silly and that stupid to where we gotta. What's that song say? Come on, woke me up this morning, started me on my way. He put food on my table. I ain't got the baby. I'm hungry. Make me something to eat, please. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get breakfast going. If I know I gotta go to work, I get my ass up. I set the alarm clock for whatever time I got to get up. I take a shower. I do my you know what I'm saying, my hygiene thing, and then I put on clothes, and then I go to work. I'm not sitting. Oh Lord, you know how it is. You know, I get up and I handle business. You understand? See, we're not like you. You understand? To where you just you have no strength. You're actually weak. Christians are actually weak, man. You understand? When you want a car, you know what they do before they get the car? They pray for it. One of my aunts, she's a Christian, and my aunt. One second, Warrior. My aunt went to a car lot, and she took her what she called some blessed oil with her, and she said, I poured it all over them people's car. I said, why would you dirty up their vehicle like that? why is you putting oil all over their car? Why are you doing that? Just have the credit, have the down payment, and get the car. Like I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And then when it get repoed, now who took it? You know what I'm saying? Then the devil thought he had, but God got you went and paid the repo fee, and you got your car back. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. You know what I'm saying? But when the car get repoed, who did that? If the Lord blessed you with it, who took it from you? Y'all need to stop. Christianity is such an idiotic religion. You understand? Have you believing in magic? Cabal said it best. Have you believing in magic? Think you gotta pray for a car? You just get the car. You gotta pray for a job. We don't pray for jobs and cars and wives, and we get women. You understand me? That's what we do. I see something I want, I get. That's how you do it. You want a car, damn, you can afford it, get it. You want a house, you can afford it, get it. You gotta have prayer warriors come together. You standing in a circle outside these people's property, praying for them.
Gotta lay hands on them.
You know what I'm saying, Bob?
Gotta lay them hands.
Come on, man. Go ahead, Tazan.
Hey, no, if I could, Cal, I want to know if this would be a precept to what you was bringing out, what the sister question was. The book of John, chapter 9 and 31.
Come on with it.
Now, we know that God hears not sinners. But if any man be a worshiper of Yahweh and doeth his will, then he hears.
Absolutely. Damn right. Because that's where it starts. The Lord is with you if he hear you. You understand? He said, but he don't hear sinners. And you know the church is notorious for saying that they are what? They are sinners. You're just a helpless sinner. You just can't help yourself. You just got to smoke some weed.
Yeah.
You don't have enough strength in you to stop. You just got to sleep with a whore. Like there's no righteous women with big butts and big breasts. You know what I'm saying? And they look good. Like none of them exist, Cabal. You know what I'm saying? only whores got big butts and big breasts. You know. Look at all of the beautiful, fine sisters that we have in the school. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how you can say, or why is it that you just cannot stop dealing with whores? You know, come on with it, Officer Bob. One second, Bob. I got you. 1 second. Go ahead, Bob.
Come on. I got a truth precept too.
Come on with it.
The Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4, verse 28. It says, to strive for the truth unto death.
Damn right.
And the Lord shall fight for thee.
Damn right. That's it. That's perfect precept right there. Both of the precepts are good, but that's excellent right there. You strive, you fight, you strive for this truth. You understand? That's what we striving for.
That's how you know you're in the truth.
Damn right. What they striving for out there in the church is for money. You understand? They trying to be like they pastor. You understand? When guess what? In the Bible, the Lord said, if you serve Him, giving you money, that wouldn't be nothing for Him to bless you with some money. You understand? Wouldn't be nothing for Him to bless you with some cars and houses and all that. All that, man, you can have all that. Nothing. But you, that's not your focus when you in the Christian church. You want to be paid like the pastor. The pastor got it going on so bad. You want to be just like him. You understand? Go ahead, Cabal. Come on with it.
So like, this is an example. This shows the difference. This shows the difference between us and the Christian church. The Christian church is the exact opposite of the UPK in the fact that they want credit for everything great, but they never want to be accountable for anything. In the UPK, we give all credit to the Most High. We don't take credit, but we're accountable for everything. We understand that it is working. It is doing. It is following the law, statutes, and commandments. They're not just talking. They're not just, sitting and putting on a smile and acting nice. It is doing the work of the Most High God. This is why we don't question the Most High with us. This is why they do. Because they don't hold themselves accountable for anything. Anything that ever happens is because of something else. But anything that's good that happens is because they are so blessed and highly favored. Because they are so favored by the Most High God. That is why.
Good night, Doc.
They're not take credit for anything that they do.
They're right.
And that's what Christianity is.
They're right, Doc. What do you say? Blessed and they so blessed and highly favored. Good night. They are. You right. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, sir.
And guess what? The Lord ain't did none of that for you, man. You're not obeying Him. You know, going to church is not obeying God. You understand? Our people are not supposed to be in no Christian church. And mixed up. That's something else that separates us, man. It's religion. I said that in the beginning. It named a lot of things that separates our people. While you're talking about unifying, religion completely separates our people. You can have 4 different churches on one corner in the black community, like what they do almost everywhere where you see churches at. And guess what? They don't even deal with each other. They don't even talk to each other. Claim to be serving the same God, but have nothing to say. Oh, we don't deal with them because we don't go to their church. They don't have no choir. You know what I'm saying? They'll celebrate Christmas. They'll celebrate holiday. But the apostolics, y'all do. You understand? All kinds of mess, man. Y'all confused. You understand? And religion, let our oppressors have that garbage back. Give them all their religions back. And you, black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you come and you serve the Lord in the ISUPK. You understand? Under Commander Juliana. That's the only place where you're going to learn how to serve God at. It's a shame that a lot of our people out there in them churches, man, are sincere about the Lord. They sincere about Jesus Christ, man. But you know what they become? They become worse people by going to church. You turn around and you find out a more crafty and slick and disgusting way to disobey God and have an excuse for it. Hey, we're all sinners. We're all born into sin. You just can't help yourself. Jesus died for your sins. He didn't die for you to continue to sin. You understand? So they look like they are such lovers of God and such freaks for Jesus. You're a freak, all right. You understand? You're a freak, all right. But you don't love God the way you say you do. And you don't love Jesus. You don't follow Him the way that you're supposed to. It's in the Bible. You do what you want to do in that church. You eat what you want to eat. You sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. You do whatever it is you want to do. And we don't do that in the ISUPK. We do what God tells us to do. We obey it. We obey God. We worship Him and we serve our King, man. You understand? That's what the Most High sent Him for. Was for you to absolutely obey Christ. Because He was going to, and He did teach us how to obey God. The right way. Not the gospel way. You understand? By going to, when I'm saying gospel, I'm talking about the gospel music. by singing those songs. Talking about stomp.
Right.
Maybe I've been going through something that's really got me down. Yeah, you going through something, all right. You understand? You're getting punished by the Lord by not obeying him. You got damn right you going through something that's got you down. And it's a shame that the Christian church will never teach you what you need to be taught so you can get the hell up. Never. Come on with it, Abba.
About to fire shots.
Come on with it.
Psalm chapter 50, verse 22.
Right.
Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver.
Woo, good night.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been going through something that really got me down. That's the Lord tearing you down when you forget God, when you don't obey him. That's in the Bible, man. Now, the Christian church make you think that God is just this giant teddy bear in the sky dressed in a Snuggie, buddy. You understand? And he just ready to hug and kiss you. No, he is not. No, he is not. And then you know something else that they say? Is that God is the same today and yesterday and forever. When did he change from that, Obama?
No.
When did he change from that scripture?
Never.
From tearing you to pieces when you don't obey him to now just do whatever you want and I don't care. Jesus died for it. That don't even make sense, man. You understand? The water word. That don't even make sense. Okay? So, and then one more question on the thing, and then we're going to get on the topic. I guess Max said, why you using the coarse language? If this is a man, Max, then grow some kahunas, okay? Be a man, all right? This ain't the worst thing that you've heard is a curse word. Like, stop. You understand? It's no sin to use a curse word, bro. You understand? I'm sure you curse too. Stop it. You understand? But yeah, back to the topic, man. That incident that took place out there in Chicago, where the whole everything was wrong about that incident, man. You understand? The brother and him being super emotional. You understand? But I'm with General Hyman on this when he said there's not enough evidence to make a determination of whether this was self-defense or not. You understand? And I agree. I agree totally. You understand? Because there was only a snippet of the incident. You know what I mean? It's just the part where things got escalated. And somebody decided on pulling out a camera and recording. But how did it get to that point? Something had to have been said. And I'm not saying that the sister deserved to be punched in the head. You understand? Because of what she said. You know what I'm saying? I'm also not saying that the brother needed to be punched shot, you understand, several times, all because he did punch the woman. But something did happen. And we don't have the full picture. You understand? And this is why this thing speaks to this situation being a dysfunctional black community, man. That whole situation, for whatever it was, if it was because he jumped you in the line, that's no reason to be arguing and going back and forth over. Nobody should be jumping anyone in any line. You understand? But that's no reason to turn around and fight over, the food. I'm pretty sure the food is probably good, but it wasn't that serious.
Right.
You understand? You got that article, right? They turned around once they got charged, right? Once the incident happened, the sister was texting the son, telling him to get the gun. Right? The mother turned. That's wrong, man. You understand? First off, if you got, if you licensed to carry and all of that, why not have your firearm on you? You understand? The sister was registered, had license to carry and all of that. Why didn't you have your firearm with you? You understand? All of my children, guess what? They know how to do. They go to the gun range. They know how to handle guns. They know how to shoot them and everything. But I'm not depending on my son to come save me. You understand? I'm going to save my son. I'm going to make sure that my son don't get hurt. That's what I'm going to do. So you know what I do? I'll be like Spice One. Remember this Spice One? Rolling with my motherfucking strap on the side of me. You understand? That's what Spice One said.
Right.
Okay? That's what he do. He rolling with that strap on the side of him for protection, man. You understand? Nothing wrong with you having a firearm to protect yourself. Nothing wrong with that. If that's how you feel, if you want a taser, guess what? It's not unlawful to have a taser. You can have one. If you want pepper spray or mace, guess what? It's not unlawful to have it. If you want to use a knife, it can only be so many inches long. You understand? You just walk around with machetes all day. You understand? You know what I'm saying? It got to be so long. But if you want a knife to defend yourself, I know some cats that's cold with them. The butterfly knives, remember them things? I remember seeing a cat back in the day, boy, with that goddamn thing. I'm like, look, bro, hey, hold up, man. Back up a little bit. You know, because I'm thinking you might hit me with it. You might let it go. Then I got this. You understand? They was sitting there working that damn thing. Flip that goddamn thing. That butterfly knife was spinning all around and do all this and close it up and snap it up and then pop it back out and flip it and roll it. Boy, I know some cats cold with a blade. You understand? But guess what? You can defend yourself with a blade if that's what you want. You understand? You can protect yourself however you see fit. You understand? If you are in danger of your life and there's a brick nearby, guess what? You can use that brick. You understand? You can use that brick to defend yourself. Nothing wrong with self-defense. Okay? But there was something that we did not see in this picture of how this thing started. First off, what I'm going to say about the brother is he was super emotional, man. And then I don't know if it's his woman or family member or whoever went on the internet making shirts about him, calling him the Knockout King. I mean, you furthering the nonsense, man.
Right.
You furthering the dysfunction. Now you calling the brother the Knockout King. He didn't even knock the sister out. Like, I mean, he may be skilled with his hands. Brothers do know how to fight, but I wouldn't be mocking this situation either way. You understand? Even if it was my family, if it happened to, you know what I'm saying, one of my family members, or I was the family member of the person that actually did the shooting. This is no laughing matter. This is nothing to be mocking the situation about. This clearly speaks to black people dysfunction in our community, man. To where we gotta fight and argue over some food that we all buy. The line is for everybody to get in. You understand? When you come in, there's a line, you get in the line, not jumping. You understand? You don't jump the line. Like I said, I don't know if that's what he did. I'm just saying. If that was the reason it all sparked over. I don't know, because we don't have that on the video. We don't have what actually happened before that little piece that we saw on that tape. The brother was super emotional, man.
Kind.
That's the problem with a lot of our men. And do you know why those men are emotional like that? You might not like the answer. And I'm going to tell you, because they was raised by their mamas only.
That's right.
You understand? Fatherless homes. Captain Debar Ahmad did an excellent job with that lecture on speaking on the fatherless home and what it causes. Causes our sons to go out here and choose a life of crime, stealing cars, being knockout kings, just knocking out people because you can, or whatever the case may be. I don't know the brother's history or his background. I just know that the sister said and put it on the internet that yes, I did put Knockout King on his shirt. He is the victim, sis, and nobody. He was, unalive, right? So nobody should be saying anything about the brother. He is dead and gone. So I agree, but don't glorify the situation by saying things like that,
right,
and calling him Knockout King, because that's not a knockout to me. Knocking out a sister, you understand? That's not a knock, and he didn't even knock her out, So that was not a knockout. To turn around and the sister on the other end, why didn't she just shut her mouth? I just don't understand this. Sisters, like you don't love your teeth. You don't love that pretty smile that you have. You know what I'm saying? You don't actually love your cheeks and your eyes. Sisters got some pretty brown. What's that song? Pretty brown eyes.
Right.
You know I see them. I want to see them, not black. You understand? I want to see your eyes pretty brown, not black, baby. You understand? Why are you arguing with a man? Why are you even doing that? And the brother's like, lady, get your food. He steady telling to get your food. All right, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Like you see this man being aggressive. Like, just be quiet. And like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. Had that sister had just shut up and turned around and just got her food and got out of there, I wouldn't have said nothing about it. I would not have said, you know what, she is a punk. I wouldn't have said she's weak. I already know she's weak. The Bible says that the woman is a weaker vessel. You're not as strong as you think you are just because you can run off at the mouth, man.
Right.
You understand? So that should not have happened. And it's too much of that, man. To where, guess what? If you wasn't able to text that son of yours, you may have been knocked out. You may have been knocked out. So somebody just might get to you a little faster than you texting somebody. You understand? So turn around and she texts the son. The son sat there and watched the incident and had to watch his mama almost get knocked out and then ended up shooting the brother in the back. All of this was dysfunctional as hell. You understand? All of this speaks to dysfunction. 1 second. It's my daughter. I'm at the call. Get back. It's one of my princesses calling her daddy as if she don't know I'm doing the show. You understand? But she must need something. But like I said, you turn around and that whole situation, man. Hold on. Yes, daughter. What? Huh? Yeah, you know I am doing something. I'm doing a radio show, baby. Give me a few minutes. We'll be done in a few minutes. I'll call her back, okay? All right. I told you she needs something. Mm-hmm. She blowing me up. You understand? That's some daughters of ours. Gotta love them. Gotta take care of them. You understand? Cause look, Cabal, he know. You understand? He got two beautiful little princesses and his little soldier. Mm-hmm. I know he getting big. You understand? Look, Officer Tazar got the little princess. You know, look, she be helping. She be working her butt off, boy. When she look at the lectures and at classes and everything, she be there. You understand? Helping her daddy, Officer Abad and his princesses and his little soldier. You understand? Like, you gotta love them, gotta take care of them, right? It killed me with that deadbeat shit. Where you see a deadbeat at? Black men are not deadbeats, man. Right. You understand? Black men are not deadbeats. But anyway, back to the point. The sister ended up after the little brother shot him in the back and he started to run. The mother tells him to keep shooting him. Keep shooting him until he is dead. That's sad. You understand? And you know what I do? I'm a whole man, right? And I got and it's the little brother, man. He could have shot his mama, man. You saw how nervous he was. You saw how he pulled it. He couldn't even get the gun out of his damn hoodie, man. He was trying, and he could have shot his mama, man. You understand? He could have shot somebody else. You know, because this little brother, he's not trained with no pistol. You understand? He's no. You understand? He should have never been put in that situation. You know, he should have never been put in that situation. The mother should have realized, wait a minute, my gun is outside. My son is outside. And it's just an argument. That's all it started off as. You can turn around and defuse the argument, man. Just say, all right, I'll get my food. Don't worry about it. All right, and just leave it alone. Because you are a woman arguing with a man. And then the brother is emotional. He's on 1,000. He ain't on 10. He on 1,000. And he's being aggressive. He balling up his fist. You a woman. You understand? You a woman, sis. I understand that you're weak. You're the weaker vessel. You are. You're not as strong as us. That's why the Lord made us the protector. You understand? Because we are strong. You understand? You may be scared when somebody break in the house and you turn around. The woman heard first, because normally the man snoring like crazy and the woman got, I don't know, they got antennas. They always up. You understand? And that woman, they light sleepers, boy. And they turn around, baby, get up. Somebody in the garage, somebody downstairs.
Yeah.
And the man jump up and he gonna handle his business.
Yes, sir.
You understand? That's how it happened. The woman ain't getting up. Who the hell in my house? You know what I'm saying? She calling that man. You know, she calling that man of hers to go handle his business and save her. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Damn right. So, and then, like I said, the sister, then she told the boy to unalive the woman that was laughing, the one that was laughing at the place in the restaurant. She told him, "Hey, pop her too." You know, that's crazy. Then they ended up fleeing the scene, go home, and then later on turn themselves in, right? So after that, they turned around and ended up dropping the charge. Go ahead and read that article.
Come. Charges against mom and team son in Chicago restaurant shooting dropped due to emerging evidence.
Keep going. Just read a little bit of it.
Murder charges against a mother and her 14-year-old son, who authorities said was ordered by his mother to shoot a man at a Chicago restaurant, have been dropped. The Cook County State's Attorney's Office said it reviewed the case against Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son, and in light of emerging evidence, moved to dismiss charges against both.
Okay, go ahead. Go to the next article. Okay, so they ended up seeing the video and saw what happened and said, you know what? We're gonna drop the charges. Okay. This is not a win. I heard someone say that this was a win for that sister. When no, it was not. This is in no way, shape, form, or fashion a win. You understand? When what it does is it speaks to the dysfunction in our community, to where we gotta argue and fight and unalive one another over a meal. We at these restaurants, you understand, most of them are owned by the other nations of people anyway. You had JJ's Fish and Chicken, right? The Arabs own JJ's Fish and Chicken. You had Hawaiian and Miami Grill. The Arabs own Miami and Hawaiian Grill.
Right.
You understand? So when we come in the line, instead of us saying, hey, shalom, brother, shalom, sis, you know, instead of us speaking, say, hey, what's up, bro? What's up? How you doing, sis? We got to argue about, I guess, what position we in line, or whatever they argued about. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And the mighty Pharaoh 75 said, no black women see this as a win over black men. I agree that it's not a win, but I disagree with what you just said. I have heard them and had conversations with them myself. You understand? And I've heard them say, yes, this is a win. The sister won. That's what they're saying by the sister, you know, in that situation. Absolutely. And they dropped the charge. That's all I've been hearing is she won. That's all I've been hearing. I've heard men say that too. I've heard men say she won. This is not a win for the black community, man. You understand? Go ahead, Cabal.
I think the biggest problem is we were thinking that way, right? We leave out what is the biggest problem, the biggest victim right now. Not even the man that's dead. Her child is now a murderer.
Right.
Her child now has to live with the knowledge that he took another black man's life for the rest of his life.
Right.
And she's proud of that.
Yeah.
She's happy about that.
Yeah.
She has scarred that boy for the rest of his life.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
she ordered him. She couldn't quiet down for just a minute. Now her son has a body on him. Like this is insane. This is Slovakia. I got a precept real quick.
Come on with it.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Damn right.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. The Most High told us that we are destroyed because we don't know our law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Like, had they known the law, statutes, and commandments, had they not been told that the laws are done away with, had they taken some accountability of their own actions, then none of this would have happened.
Damn right.
None of this would have happened.
Absolutely.
Had they had one line out of his foot. That's
absolutely. That's right. Come on with it. Get that to love your neighbors as yourself. Come on, Sazan, you got it. Did you freeze up? Oh, I think the brother froze up. Oh, come on with it. You got it.
No, I'm throughout.
Go ahead.
I'm throughout. Hey, what the brother bringing out with that hard ass headpiece on? Oh man, you know, now that he got his first kill, you know, it's easy to get your neck. You know,
right.
He might
Right.
kill after this, man. Up there
Right,
Chicago,
man.
Little young, he might become a killer, man.
Absolutely. Hey, look, Officer Abad taught that in class last week. He said that. He said this could be the start of him continuing on. You understand? And by them glorifying it, you understand, saying that this was a win. This was not a win, man. This was a damn shame. This is a shame that you gotta argue over a goddamn hot dog. Damn, you want something to eat? Damn, bro, you hungry? You want a meal or something? I ain't finna argue with you over no damn food.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll feed a brother or a sister, man, before I sit here and argue with you in a line, you understand, over whatever it could have been over. Don't they say food satisfy you? Sometimes food calm you down a little bit, boy. You get some good food. You understand? You get some good food. You just might be hungry and starving and everything, but boy, as soon as you eat, be like, oh, I'm cool, I'm good. Nah. You know what I mean? All I need is something to drink. You know what I'm saying? You get you something to drink, flush it all down, man, and then you can go lay back and relax. You understand? This is not a win. You understand? This is not a win, man. This is an L for the black community, man. You know, because we're not supposed to be arguing and fighting over food. And being in a line, whatever happened. You know, we're not supposed to be arguing and fighting over these issues. Gentleman Hyman said it so well. He said that we need to choose kindness over cruelty, man. Black folks, we really think that black people was in Popeye's line fighting because the damn chicken sandwich is just that good. I done heard so many people say that the sandwich is not that good at all. You understand? It's not that the sandwich was just so good that I had to knock the person out in front of me to get mine first. I done seen videos, bro, where they was smashing each other cars in the drive-thru to get the damn chicken sandwich. I done seen them bumping cars, hitting each other cars in the line now, because whatever the hell it was, I don't even know why they were doing that.
Right.
But I saw it on video. And then, of course, they got out and started fighting because the line was too damn long to get the chicken sandwich. It ain't because the chicken sandwich was so good, man. Our people fighting because, you know what? They chose cruelty over kindness, man. We would rather be cruel to each other. You know what? That is very white to do. That is a very white thing to do, for us to be cruel to one another. Instead of being kind, man. But when we see them, you know, we kind as shit, ain't we?
Kind.
Oh man, the kindness just flows and never ends. Let me tell you something, man. I remember when Radio Shack was was open. This was a little bit before I ended up coming into the truth. I started realizing that we had some issues, man. We had some real problems in the black community. And I went into Radio Shack, right, to get whatever electronic thing I was trying to buy. And I go in there, and it's a sister. And she was just working there by herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't nobody in the store, it was just me and somebody else, right? And so she said, hi. I said, hi, right back to her. You know, she said, give me a second, I'll be with you. I said, okay. Turn around, a white man come in right behind. This is no lie. I'm telling y'all know I don't lie at all. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. But this story, this actually happened to me. I was witnessing it. I saw it. The sister said, when the white man came to the door, you know how I do in the ring when we come in, bing bong, and say nigga, and she said hi. You know what I'm saying? But when the white man came in, the harps went off.
Right.
And she turned around, boy, had the biggest Kool-Aid smile on her face and said, oh, hi, welcome to Radio Shack. My name is Tiffany. Give me 1 second. I'm with a customer. I'll be right with you in just 1 second. Don't leave. I got you. I said, whoa, wait a minute.
Dang.
Wait a minute. When I walked in, it said, nigga.
Right.
But then when the white man walked in, the harp started playing. The angels in heaven started playing.
Right.
You understand? And the sister gave him the whole Radio Shack ring. Huh?
Man.
I asked her, this is no lie. I said, whoa, sis. I said, what happened? I said, why didn't I get that when I came in the door? She said, I said hi. That's what she said. I said hi. I said, you know what? You did. All right. You know, and I got up out of there, man. I would have got my electronic from somewhere else. But I knew that, guess what? Our people had a problem, man. We had a problem. We love them people, man. Oh, we love them. We love them with all our heart. What did Anita Baker say? What did Anita Baker say? With all my heart, I love you, white people. You know what I'm saying? That's what go through most of our people's mind, man. They love white people, but then when they see a nigga, they don't have that same energy, man. They choose cruelty. You understand? And she said it in the nasty, she said hi in the nastiest way she could. And then when she responded, after I asked her, she responded in the nastiest way that she could. You understand? And that's because our people choose to follow our oppressor, man. That's very white to hate black people, man, to hate each other.
Right.
You understand? We go around hating each other. We are ready. Those people that was fighting over them Popeyes chicken sandwiches, they was down for that smoke. They was ready for that. The song, what they say, all about that drama, you ain't about that life. They about that life all day, every day with each other. But then when it comes to our oppressor, it's hands up, don't shoot. Now you want to back down. Now you want, what they say, you want to bitch up. You understand, when it's white people. You understand? You want to bitch up when it's white people, but you don't bitch up to another brother or sister and don't unalive them. You ready to go in on them.
Right.
You ready to take all your vengeance and your anger out on them, on another brother and sister. You don't have no compassion or no kindness in your heart for them. But when it's our oppressor, oh man, hey, I ain't doing nothing. Go ahead. Hey, hands up, don't shoot. I ain't doing nothing. Come on with it, Tazan.
Hey, when you experience things like that, you get in those type of situations, man, to me, that shit just make me sick to my stomach, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely, it does. You understand? It's a shame, man. And it ain't the only incident that has happened since my very young experience here in life. You understand? I'm very young, if you ask. You understand? Hey, hold on. What kind of laugh was that, brother? Wait, hold on, Cesar. What kind of laugh was that? Was he laughing with me or was he laughing at me? Because I'm about to take somebody to counsel. I'm about to take somebody to counsel. What kind of laugh was that? It depends on you, brother. Answer that question. What kind of laugh was that? Was he laughing with me or was he laughing at me? Your answer is going to depend on him going to counsel or not.
Answer right.
Oh, okay. He was laughing with me. Okay. Well, I ain't thinking of the counsel then. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? But just saying, man. You know, damn right. Just saying. You know, man. We gotta absolutely choose kindness here, man. You understand? Instead of cruelty when it comes to one another. You understand? You know what'll happen if brothers, when they run into each other at the club or wherever they act, in a packed establishment, and they step on each other's shoes. If both brothers would turn and say, "Oh damn, my bad, bro," you know, "Oh my fault, man, I'm sorry, Salakia," you know what I mean, "Forgive me, brother," you know what I'm saying? If both would turn to do that, I know you didn't want your new J's or your new white shoes. I don't know why we wear white shoes in packed establishments. Right. They gonna get stepped on.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's okay. You can wear your white shoes wherever you want to. There's nothing wrong with them. And the brothers and sisters be looking good. Y'all the flyest dresses I've ever seen in life, right? But why don't we turn and say, you know, damn, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that, brother. You all right? You understand? And then when the brother complains, like, damn, man, you fucked up my shoes. But hey, I'll buy you a drink, bro. What you drinking? You know what I'm saying? Choose kindness, man. Not damn old bitch ass nigga. And then now y'all gotta go to war over a shoe.
That's the phrase.
You know what I'm saying? Come on with it.
Yeah, that's the phrase.
I'm telling you. Oh yeah, that's the phrase around here. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. Here in St. Louis, it's about to go down. When you hear, "Oh, bitch ass nigga," it's finna go down. Yeah. It's about to go down.
That's the phrase.
And I'm sure they say it in other cities. What they say out there where you at, Tazan? You know, in Iowa. You on mute, priest. Unmute yourself. Tazan, unmute yourself, brother. You on mute. I don't even think you heard. Did you hear me? Oh, there you go. Oh, no, sweat. Go ahead. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, they stayed everywhere. Okay. What they say in Ohio, Kabal? What they say? What they say was about to go down? It's everywhere. You understand? It's about to go down. Two men about to fight over whatever it is, and this old bitch ass nigga is about to go down. Yeah. You understand? Guess what? We need to stop that, man. You understand? We need to stop that. You ain't got to go in on your brother because you ain't got to fight and kill each other over no shoes, man. You know? You at the club. There's a bars, plenty of drinks. Niggas like drinks, man. You understand? When the brothers say, "Damn, bro," because I done seen that in the club before. "Damn, bro, you just fucked up my shoes." And instead of arguing with them, just say, "All right, brother, I'll buy you a drink, man. Is that okay? What you drinking, bro?" And you know he gonna drink something that he wasn't finna buy that night. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be expensive. He want that Remy. He wants some Remy. A bar said he wants some Remy. Look, you go to the club with a bar, you know, to get him some Remy. You know what I'm saying? Get a bar some Remy. Yeah, you hear me? So get the brother a Remy. You done stepped on his shoes, man. And guess what? We both get to live. And we ain't got to crack each other's jaw. You understand? Because we chose kindness, man. We ain't got to go to war, man.
Right.
You understand? We don't have to go to war with each other. Go ahead, come on.
You right, dude. Come on.
Exactly.
Hey, ain't that what the Bible say?
That's right.
Ain't that what the Bible say? If you got an art with your brother, go to him and him alone, man. And you only find this being done in our school. You understand? When we fixing arts, if you have a problem with another brother or issue, something like that, you can take it to your captain. Yep. Your captain will take it to the generals, and y'all can solve it. We can work it out versus trying to unalive each other. eventually, because that's what it'll come to. You understand? Because ain't no man trying to be no punk. Ain't no man for the back. Not no real man. You understand? Ain't no real man for to turn around and let you just unalive him. That ain't finna happen. You know, but the situations, the things that we have in the hood can get solved if our people understood that we should mean more to one another than a goddamn pair of shoes. You understand? 3 brothers almost unalived one of my cousins, man. Turned around and had a car accident. I believe it was on Grand. The 3 brothers in the car that caused the accident hit my cousin, didn't have no insurance, got out and whooped his ass and put him in the hospital, man. Almost unalived him because they caused the accident and because they didn't have insurance. Almost lost my cousin because of a vehicle. Those 3 brothers would be more important to me than a car. You understand? You can fix my car, man. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
You understand? No matter the damages. You understand? We can work it out. Say you don't have insurance. But just be real. You understand? You tore up my vehicle. Yeah, you got to pay for it. You understand? I'll work with you. I remember I tore up some people's car a long time ago.
Right.
I remember it. Right on Page. I fell asleep driving on Page and tore up some cars, 2 of them, I think. Well, I think it was 2 cars. And guess what? You know what they was coming to do? Y'all wouldn't even be talking to a priest right now.
Right.
The brothers who, I don't know if it was their car or their mama's car, whoever it was I hit, they was coming to unalive your captain. You understand? And you know what happened? Just so happened my auntie stayed right down the street. My aunt and my uncle stayed like 2 blocks from the accident. I called my cousin. I was just with my cousin. Just with him. You understand? We had just went out. And I was sleepy as hell trying to get back to his house. I had to drop my old lady off. Drop her off. Then trying to get back to his crib. Because I was like, I'm just coming back over there. You know what I mean? Instead of me going all the way home to the south side. Well, I stayed at my apartment. I just said, man, I'll go back over my cousin's house. Because it wasn't too far, right around the corner. So I ended up falling asleep. I tore up these brother's car. You understand? And they turned around and started shooting, letting me know they was coming. They let off a whole bunch of shots. My auntie said, that was for you. She told me. She said, and when she got there, the mother came out. She said, Ouija. You know what I'm saying? That's my auntie name. Ouija. And whatever the woman name was, Cheryl. Said, hey, girl, what? She said, you know him? She said, yeah, it's my nephew. She said, your nephew tore up my car. You understand? And because of those 2 women knowing each other, I was able to work it out, and I paid them for their car right then and there.
Right.
You understand? I paid them for their but say that my auntie didn't come. Because when I called my cousin, the whole house came down there. You understand? My uncle, my auntie, him, you understand? Everybody came from the house and come to check on me. And like I said, she just so happened to know this woman here. Now why choose cruelty over kindness?
Right.
It's just a car. You ain't got to unalive nobody over a car. I can pay for it. You see, I paid for it.
Right.
You understand? The brother said, he told me what they wanted for their car. I paid them right then and there. I had the cash money in my pocket. You understand? I ain't gonna tell you how I got the cash, but you know, I was rich in the world. You understand? Yeah, you hear me? but look, like I said, if it wasn't for those 2 women knowing each other, it could have went the other way. She told her, she said, I'm finna tell my sons not to come around her. She said, because that was them shooting. She said, they was finna come and unalive your nephew. She was straight up honest with my auntie. Showed her. She said, but we gonna fix this right here. You understand? So we ain't gonna do that. You know? So, but just saying, but why would that even be on your mind anyway?
Right.
You understand? To where it's just a car. I mean, you want to, like, it's not even something that I see worthy of sitting in prison over a car. Like, you know what I mean? A car accident. It was an accident. It's called an accident for a reason. I accidentally fell asleep and I accidentally tore up your shit. Like, it was an accident. You understand? But then being unalive, it happens so. Oh my God, they. Bob, can I? I don't even want. Brother, you'll be talking all day if I start having you talk. No. You understand? If I start having you lay down situation, boy, you'll be here all. We'll be ran a 48-hour radio show. Of all the brothers and sisters that get unalived here for man, so many cruel reasons, man. If we would just stop some of these things that we are doing, it'd be so many of us around here. It'd be less funerals. You understand? Less STDs. Less all kinds of things, man, in the black community, man. Less children being molested. If we would turn around and do what we were commanded to do a long time ago, which was serve and obey our God and keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
We'll be able to fix this thing. You want the solutions to the problems in the black community? Don't go to the Christian church. Don't go to the Muslim mosque. Don't do like those sisters did, Abba, and go to white people.
Right.
Those sisters went to white women trying to get them to use their privilege to fix a black problem. Guess what? They're not. They're not going to do it. Nobody's even going to hear that mess. They went out there. They went out there to fool black women into thinking that they're going to help them. Go ahead, Tazan. Go ahead, Ike, you got it.
Come. Hey, like you said, don't choose Muslim mosque and all that. In the Muslim mosque, the Christian church,
damn right.
All these religious entities,
damn right.
With cruelty. Yeah.
Damn right, because they don't have the solutions, man. They know absolutely nothing about brotherhood. What does your pastor that molests children know about brotherhood and sister? You know what I'm saying? What does he know about brotherhood?
Right.
What does a man that sleeps with another man's wife know about brotherhood? What does a man that, what does a woman know that will sleep with another man and she has a man? What does she know about sisterhood? You understand? What does a drug dealer know about brotherhood? What does a gangbanger know about brotherhood? Nothing. The only way you're going to learn it is if you come up under Commander General Yohana and ISPK and absolutely learn what it is to be a brother and how to treat. More importantly, you're going to learn how to treat a brother or a sister in here. Not just how you going to get treated. Because we know you Negroes is good for running your mouth about how somebody's supposed to treat you. How you want to be treated all the damn time. But you miss how you're treating other people, man. Both of them should have turned around and realized that, wait a minute, would I want somebody hollering at my mother or my woman like this if my woman was in an establishment by herself? Would I want another man threatening to knock my woman out? You understand? When all she did, the argument shouldn't have, whatever you disagreed about, a disagreement shouldn't have to turn to physical. You should be able to disagree for whatever the reason, and then after that, leave it alone. You understand? And then that way you can get your food, he can get his food, and everybody can go home unharmed. Especially not unalive. This was not a win, man. Losing another brother, almost losing the woman and the 14-year-old. You understand? That was a big L. Now they're telling her you got to get out of Chicago, because somebody is going to end up hurting you. You understand? Somebody is going to end up trying to hurt that sister and that brother. Like, now you got to turn around and live in fear for what you did. When all the sister was concerned about was her damn self. Read that article, Avon. We're going to read this and then we're going to get up out of here.
Mother sues city of Chicago after murder charges were dropped against her and her son.
Keep going.
A Chicago mother who was accused of telling her teen son to shoot a man at a fast food restaurant is suing the city and arresting officers. Carlisha Hood, 35, was held on a $3 million bail after she was charged last week with first-degree murder and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Right. Keep going.
She said,
Wait. This is the killer part right here. And Cabal touched on this too. You understand? Now just pay. I want you to say this several times, brother. I'll read it and then I'm gonna stop you and I'm gonna have you read it again and I'm gonna have you read it again and you read it again and again. Read it, brother.
She said, I've experienced pain in many ways.
Read it again.
I've experienced pain in many ways.
Read it again.
I've experienced pain in many ways.
Did she say me and my son?
No.
Did she even say her son? That's the one who gonna have. He 14. He 14, man. I look at my 9-year-old. I look at my 7-year-old. I look at my 19-year-old. You understand? Like what would they be thinking in this type of situation? They're kids. They young. You understand? They young. They don't have the mind of a soldier just yet. They little soldiers, but they ain't big soldiers yet. They ain't there yet. And I wonder what would they be thinking? What did he go through? And she said, "What again?"
I've experienced pain in many ways.
You can stop right there, brother. We ain't got to go nowhere else.
Right.
I have experienced pain in me. This little brother is going to be reminded of his mother telling him, keep shooting him until he dead. You don't know if he gonna. I know a lot of people that say, man, I have nightmares about that all the time. Different events that happen to them that turn around and cause them trauma or shock. To where they say, I think about it all the time. I can't get it off my mind. You don't know if this little brother is going to be able to get this off of his mind where it don't affect him later in life. Or even right now in life. Just think about the people that don't like what took place. That might say, you know what? Might meet him. Oh, you that nigga that shot that dude for nothing. That might happen.
Oh God.
That could happen, man. Because you got some of our people that agree saying that, hey, he should have been. I don't say that. I don't say he should have been unalive, man. I don't say that. It wasn't that serious over no goddamn hot dog. Those hot dogs might be good, but I don't think they was that good to unalive no brother for whatever the reason. You understand? For him to even fight the sister and knock her out, them hot dogs was not that good to be fighting over. So I don't believe that he should have been unalive. You understand? For none of it. So like I said, is she even concerned with what happened to her son? Read that one last time, brother. One last time.
Kind of short. I've experienced pain in many ways.
I experienced pain in many ways. This sister's only concerned about herself. She was only concerned about herself when the incident happened.
Kind of.
Her son shot him one time and he stopped. He had more sense than his mama.
Right.
He ran away and he let him run. But he was listening to his mother say, keep shooting him until he dead. And then turn around and shoot her for laughing too. Like, that's going to be on this little brother mind, man. I don't care what nobody say. I don't think that he's sitting back somewhere, with an S on his chest like, yeah, I did that for my mama. I don't believe that.
Right.
I don't believe that at all. You understand? I believe that young man is probably experiencing some what they call like self-guilt. You understand? I believe he's probably feeling bad about that situation, man. He's a kid. He's a 14-year-old kid. I could tell he was scared. I could tell he was scared the way he pulled that gun out of. He couldn't even get it out, man. He was nervous as hell. You understand? So I know that little brother is experiencing some things. I'm pretty sure he's going through something, man. Not just his mother. You text him and told him to get the gun. You told him to text. You text him to get the gun instead of just realizing, you know what, my son in the car, and this is a man right here that's trying to fight me. You know what? It ain't even that serious. I'm gonna just get my food and get out of here. That's what she should have did, but she didn't, because guess what? We choose being cruel to each other versus being kind. Go ahead, Cabal.
That boy is going to need therapy.
Oh yeah,
he is
absolutely
going therapy. Because like you were saying, that it's a difference to where if he had to do it, and his mama's life was literally in danger, right? So then you can feel like the hero. You can't feel like the hero shooting a man running away from you. You can't. That's the difference between killing and murder.
Right.
Like, and in your soul, you know the difference. If you kill and have to defend yourself, you feel clean about that.
Right.
Right? But when you murder, you carry that stain.
Yeah.
And that boy, and like you just said, she is concerned about herself.
Yeah.
And herself alone.
Yeah,
that money ain't to get my son therapy because of the situation. That money ain't to, a situation. That's because she want to go on shopping spree.
Yeah.
She want to get paid for her incident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was about her. And it was about her in the beginning. Because she wouldn't walk away. She had to call her son. She had to have him bring the gun.
Right.
She had to have him keep shooting.
Right.
And then afterwards, she got to get paid because she is in pain.
Yeah. Because she in pain.
And this is that's our problem in our community. The Christian church has helped remove the black man from the household, and the black woman has run wild.
Absolutely.
And this is what happens when there is no order. Like, this is why, First Corinthians is saying, the order is the Most High, Christ, man, and woman. That order was there not just to be oppressive, because this is what happens.
Right.
When we have terror in our neighborhood, when we have no order. And that's what the Christian church is about. Disorder and no accountability. Right?
Right.
Right. They favor the Christian church in favor of verse is Tupac and Willie Ford. Only God can bless it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is accountable for anything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So this is what happens. So now she wants to get paid from an incident that she could have stopped from the very beginning.
Yeah. Absolutely. If both of those people, if that brother would have chose kindness over cruelty, instead of getting all in her face, wanting to knock her out just because she is running her big mouth, you understand? If he'd have chose kindness, that situation would have never happened. And in return, instead of her talking about what I'm talking about like, stop it, man. Just stop. And say, you know what? All right, okay, bro. You understand? Like, I'm a whole man, and I done been faced with situations. You know what I'm saying? I be having my gun on me, and I ain't had to unalive nobody yet. Just because somebody puffed a little smoke, you understand? But I ain't get all terrified and just, you understand, unalive the brother or sister. I done had sisters pop off. You understand? Ain't that what they like to say, Tazar? Pop off. They pop off. They pop off at that mouth. I done had sisters pop off. And you know what I didn't have to do? I ain't had to pop off back. You understand? I ain't got to go there. I'm not finna argue with no woman, man. I ain't finna do it. You understand? I'm not finna be out here arguing with no woman like that, screaming and yelling and doing all this. You understand? The woman gonna have to be put her hands on me, and I had to, defend myself against her and put her in her place, put her in a chokehold. You understand? So she won't be able to assault me. But that's different. You understand? But her running her mouth, man. Look, I ain't worried about that. Look, we done had people walk up on our camp. We done had people walk up on our camps with guns on them. And we don't get, I ain't nervous. I'm doing the work of the Lord. I can care less about how you feel about whatever. We're going to tell you this truth regardless of what you got on your side. You understand? Or in your waistband. It don't matter to me. You understand? So, like I said, it is what it is. You know, and we should absolutely, we should listen to the men of the Lord in the ISPK. And General Hyman said, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, we need to choose kindness over cruelty all day, every day. And we'll have a much better black community, man. We'll have a better community if we start thinking that way instead of thinking all about that drama and ying about that life and all that other stuff that leads to nothing but violence, man. Right. We got somebody that we can fight and we can war against. Yes, sir. We got somebody called the so-called white man who is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians' greatest oppressor to ever damn live. Right. Now you want to learn how to fight and go to war with that will impress me. You come in here, don't fight at no goddamn a hot dog stand or no chicken joint or no burger joint. Don't fight at no restaurant. You come join your brothers and your sisters in the ISUPK and we fight this motherfucking oppression. That would impress me, man.
That's right.
But turning around talking about that was a win, that was another L, man. That was not a W, that was another L for the black community, man. We steady getting L's. You understand? Now, if you want a W, guess what? Come together. Come together. Stop following the ways of our oppressor and fighting, being cruel toward one another. You understand? Stop being cruel to one another. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a real incident that happened. I was on the phone with General Hyman one time. And one of my neighbors had parked in front of my driveway. And the brother, I don't know what the brother was on. You understand? But the brother started tripping with me. He parked in front of my driveway. And then he started going, I said, hold on. I said, what you talking about, bro? I said, what you on? General Hyman in my ear. You understand? I told the brother, I said, bro, can you move your car from in front of my driveway? You understand? And then he just started yapping, going. He probably going through all types of hell. He in the world, man. I can only imagine what he's going through. But I heard General Hyman say, the Goggle Bar, offer him a drink. You understand? He said, I'm sure he likes to drink. Offer the brother a drink. Be kind to the brother. He told me that. You understand? This was way before this incident happened when he taught this lesson about being kind over choosing kindness over cruelty. I remember General Hyman in my ear yelling at me, telling me, offer the brother a drink. Probably has all kinds of problems going on. See if he wants something to drink. Maybe that'll help. You understand? That's what General Hyman had told me. And this was a year or two ago. It might have been 2 years ago. You understand? So like I said, I know that the man ain't just made this up because of this incident. He told it to me during my incident. You understand? To where I could have popped off back at the brother. And it could have been a fight right there in his front yard about him parking his car in front of block my driveway. I don't know why he did that. You understand? But the brother had my driveway blocked. But you know something else? He ain't the first person to do that. You know who else blocked my driveway? A white woman that live on my street. And you know what I didn't do? I ain't try to kill the brother, and I ain't try to kill the white woman either. I most certainly wouldn't kill my brother. You understand? It's just a driveway. It's just their car. They can move their shit. Or I can have a tow truck move. We ain't got to fight about it. I could have just had a tow truck, hey, move this car down the street. You understand? And then send them the bill. You understand? That's how they could have went. We ain't got to fight. I ain't got to kill you over a car or you blocking my driveway. Now, you know what? Because of General Hyman yelling in my ear, making sure that I chose kindness over cruelty and did not get into it with my brother. You know what the young man do now when he see me? He speak to me. You understand? He speak. He don't block my driveway. We don't have no problems. You understand? We don't have no issues. You know, he live in his house. I live in mine. He ain't messing with my belongings. I ain't messing with his. The brother see me. He be like, "What's up, bro?" You know what I'm saying? I be like, "What's up? Shalom." You understand? Just like that. So, like I said, you can learn something from the men in the ISUPK.
That's right.
Do anybody want to bring anything else out before we close? Anybody want to bring out any scriptures, any precepts? Go ahead. Come on with it.
I was going to get. I'm gonna have a precept.
Come on with it.
It's right. It's so I can't put it up exactly, but that reminded me of the scripture where it says, "If at all possible, be at peace with all men." Right?
Damn right.
Like we know how to be at peace with our oppressors, right? We know how to do that, but we need to start. What we need to learn is how to be at peace with brothers and sisters, how to be at peace with our own people, right? Because that's what we teach in the ISUPK. In the ISUPK, we teach how to move in this world so that you can be at peace with all men. And it also involves another scripture, you know what I mean? If thy ways please the Lord, even thy enemy will be at peace with thee. Right? So what we teach in here is how to be at peace, how to keep that peace. And that's the thing that's so missing in our community. Right? We know how to fight. We know how to go to war. We don't know how to be at peace. And outside of the ISUPK, there's nowhere the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans will ever learn how to be at peace.
Damn right, huh? Damn right. Absolutely. You're right. We should turn around and be seeking peace with one another. You understand? When we see each other, when we at a hot dog stand, let's seek peace. See each other, say shalom, shalom, brothers, shalom, sis. You understand? Big up each other. You know, don't try to go to war with one another over no hot dogs. Because guess what? I'll buy you one. I'll buy you a plate. We ain't got to fight about it. You short on the train. Guess what? You ain't got no money at all. You can come in the restaurant and say, "Excuse me, brother. You see me? You see Captain the Goggle Boy at any restaurant. You can see me. You can ask me. Even if I ain't in the restaurant, I'll still buy you something to eat." We ain't got to fight about it, man. We ain't got to get no guns about it. We ain't got to argue. You ain't got to tell me to shut my mouth and get my food. I ain't got to sit here and argue back with you. You know? We can turn around and we can fuck around and sit down and eat together. You know what I mean? We can turn around and eat together if that's what you want to do. You know what I be getting sometimes here, and I know you witnessed that too, Cabal, being here in St. Louis. So a lot of our people be begging for money and be lying, boy, talking about their house caught on fire, and they car ran out of gas and all they want is a damn beer. You know what I mean? And I stop them and tell them, you know, I said, what you want out of here, bro? You want to burn something? Yeah, that's actually what I want. I said, well, guess what? You know what? All you had to do is tell me. I said, I'll drink with my brother, man. What you want? I got you. I done did that so many times. You know what I mean? Do I stop them from having to lie to me? Because you ain't got to lie to your brother. Just you ask me if you want a beer. It's not unlawful to buy and drink beer. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, then guess what? What you drink? I got you. And we can have a drink together. Nothing wrong with that. You know? So like I said, we have to actually show our people that we there for them in every single way possible. So that they can change this mindset and this behavior that they have learned from our oppressors, man. You understand? If you down and out and you need something, the men that have it should turn around and be able to help supply it. You understand? If they need clothes. Matter of fact, on the 18th of August, we're going to have a big food and clothes drive here. So we're going to give away a ton of food and a bunch of clothes, you understand, to our people that need them. And we're going to end up having camp that day as well. You understand? and it's gonna be right down the street at the Ruth Porter Mall Park. You understand? And we're gonna put the address on the flyer to the brother DMG making the flyer for it right now. You understand? So and with that, if ain't nobody else got nothing else to drop, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Choose kindness over cruelty any and every day. You understand? So that we can start fixing the things that are wrong in the black community. Go ahead, Doc. Oh, Most High Christ. Damn right. And with that, Shalom Israel. Shalom Akim. Yahweh Shemel Shabakatham. Damn right. Damn right. Let's see what's up with the Facebook and what